do it for anybody else outside of that person in the mirror. That's who this is for. What's up, folks? Let's have a chat. Today, we are going to be discussing improving for yourself. Okay? Now, I know that sounds pretty self-explanatory at first, but once we get further along in the video and I break it down and dissect what I actually mean by that, you're going to understand that it's not as easy as it always sounds, right? So I think one of the biggest things that plays a part in what we do on a day-to-day basis, or how we improve, how we stay comfortable, etc., is entirely based around others to some extent. Meaning that some of the goals or some of the things that you envision yourself having are not just for you, but they're to show people that you did it, something to flaunt to somebody, to say, yeah, look at me now. In other ways, I have to do this to show my family or my parents that I have become this, or that I have done this. And then once you take a step back from that, though, right, you start to understand how then what you're doing can become performative in such a way that now what you once had dreamed and envisioned for yourself, it no longer becomes about, okay, being better only for the sake of being better, right? It becomes now, okay, if I have to do this because to show them this, I have to do this to pop my collar in a sense, right? But on a deeper level, that's nothing more than you just wanting some attention or to feel seen, right? When in reality, that's not what this game is about. That's not what this at all should be about. This game of life here, of self-improvement, of overall just bettering every aspect of your life, this is not about proving or showing anything. The work that you put in on a day-to-day basis for yourself, for the sake of sharpening the sword, for the sake of being just better, just striving to be great, to do something better off with your life, right? If it's about that, that's how you keep the drive. That's how you keep your foot on the gas, not doing it for other people, but doing it for the sake of being the best, doing it to be the best you. Don't let it steer away from being about you becoming the best version of yourself. That's what this is all about. It's not about, it's actually, matter of fact, fuck it. It's not about the cars. It's not about the clothes. It's not about the women. It's not about the money. That is just all side effects of you doing everything that you're supposed to do. The only thing that should be considered showing off when it comes to you is just growth. The growth that is the flaunt. That is the pop in your collar, right? You just being better in every aspect of your life, financially, emotionally, spiritually, physically, right? Just being a specimen, becoming someone who is worth one, looking up to, two, following after, and three, taking up for, right? That's what this is about. That's what this whole journey is about. Just growth, individual growth, though. Doing it for the love of it, and keeping God in that mix and keeping him first, so that will also keep you grounded and keep you from the wandering off. Because look, there's great potential within all of us, right? But everyone doesn't obtain that. Everyone doesn't strive for that. Everyone doesn't believe it to even be possible. But if you are seeing this, I know that you want to be better. You want to make a difference. You want to choose purpose. You want a successful, abundant life and lifestyle. Learn to keep learning, and also learn to keep loving to grow, just because. Just because you're not meant to stay the same. None of us are meant to stay the same. It's all about evolution, evolving at all times. Every day you open your eyes, that's a chance for you to evolve and become better and grow and suffer. It's a beautiful thing. Just make sure you understand why you're doing it, and don't do it for anybody else outside of that person in the mirror. That's who this is for. You don't have to do anything for anybody else. You don't have to please anybody else. You don't have to meet anybody else's standards. You set your own bar high. You set your own standards and live up to them every single day. That's what winners do. I know that's what you're going to do. That's what I'm going to do. And we're all going to get better together. Simple math, baby. Appreciate you for tuning in. If you like this type of content, make sure you subscribe, drop a like, comment, give me your feedback, whatever y'all want, man. I'll catch y'all on the next one.